I'm Minnesota Sun newspaper's online producer Greg Huff. I'm joined with the Stillwater Gazette editor Chris Yanish. Chris, what's the top story in the Gazette today?
Well, our big story today is on the county's Land and Water Legacy Program, which was a $20 million voter-approved referendum from a couple years back, and some are a little bit concerned about how the county hasn't moved forward on a lot of those projects. And what today's story explores is the county's efforts to find matching grants for some of those programs and see what the best use of their money is and where I guess they're going from here.
All right, we're going to bring in Gazette reporter Peter Cox, who will tell us about some of the stories he's covering for the Stillwater Gazette.
I'm doing an update on the Lakeland Shores murder case. They found the person of interest that they'd been looking for last Friday.
This was the man from Washington, correct?
Yeah. He apparently is not a suspect at this time, but did say that he lent the man who was killed the truck.
Okay.
That he was found in.
All right, got it. You had a nice story on a family from Stillwater that adopted a couple children from Ethiopia.
Well, they didn't adopt them. They just brought them over. They helped to bring them over to escape Ethiopia. Their father, who had been an Olympic star over in Ethiopia, had passed away, and they were looking for a political asylum. So it was just kind of an update on how they've been doing since they moved to Stillwater and I guess the Valley area.
Okay. Now we also have a piece coming in tomorrow's Gazette on the something about horses in Grant. Can you give us a little preview of that?
Yeah, they're reassessing their ordinance on how many horses you can, well, not how many horses you can have on land, but how many horses you can have on grazable acres.
Okay.
And they're redefining what grazable acres are. So.
All right, well, very good. We'll have a story on that in tomorrow's Gazette.
What's going on in sports in Stillwater these days?
Sports in Stillwater, the pony volleyball team, after their first state tournament appearance in several years, did come in fourth at the state tournament. But great showing from that team. They've done well this year, and like I said, their furthest advancement in the state tournament in many years.
So making it to state was a pretty big deal.
It was a big deal for them. They hadn't done it in a long time, and it seemed like they had some good senior leadership on this team, and they just did very well in the tradition of Stillwater volleyball.
All right, thanks a lot, Chris.
Thanks, Greg. You can find all these stories and more on StillwaterGazette.com. Thanks for joining us for Stillwater Gazette Today, and we'll see you tomorrow.